Hello everyone. So today we will learn how to create temporary role for a user. So first we'll create a role. We'll go to roles and in that create role we'll go to AWS account and in this you go next and then we are trying to give S3 read policy for the user. So we are going to give S3 read policy. Next we'll give the name S3 read policy. We'll go down and create the role. So now we have created a role in AWS account for S3 read access policy. So now we'll create the user. So we are creating user. We'll give a name Tony. We'll give password. We'll create custom password Tony at 1 2 3 4 5. So this is the password and we'll remove this because on sign in we'll give the same password. And next, then next and create user. Now we have created user. Now we'll give two policies for the user. So one to list users in the account of the user. So first we will log into the user in incognito window. So we'll go to incognito window, sign in. So we'll give now IAM. So we see that you don't have any access. We'll go to users also, we'll have no access. So we can see here IAM list users. So we'll give a policy where we can list users. So we'll go to root user now and create inline policy for this user Tony. So we are going to root user, in users, pick Tony, add permission, in this create inline policy, and we'll go to JSON and give IAM because in IAM only we are not able to list users, right? So we give IAM and then in this we'll write list user. So now you can click here list user. So now you got list users. In the resources you give inverted commas and one star. So now the user Tony can access list users. So now next we'll get the policy IAM list user. Create policy. So now you can see one policy is created. Now we'll go to incognito window and check. Refresh the page. Now you can see this user is able to see two users. Okay. So now we have to get temporary access for this. So we have to give one STS. STS means we'll give a temporary access for this user to access S3 account. Now here if you go you can see X3. If you click X, you can see in S3 general purpose bucket user have no permissions, right? So we are going to give a temporary permission. For that we need to create a policy. So we'll go back to the root user and we'll click the user in add permission, create inline policy, and here in this visual we have to give STS. So we'll give STS and now click STS. In STS now we have to click all STS actions. In all STS action and resources we have to click all. Now go next. Now write STS policy. Now we are giving STS policy for Tony. Now create policy. Now in user you can see two policies has been created, right? Now we have to open the STS policy. Now in policy you can see resources, there is star. Since we are giving temporary policy for this user, so we have to give ARN of the role which we created. So we are going to the in the resources we are going to add the ARN of the role which we have already created. So we'll go to roles and now pick the role, and then you can see here ARN. Now you copy this ARN and now you go to the resources and remove the star and give the ARN. Now you have pasted the ARN. Now you save, next, and save changes. So first we created a role for S3 access, that is a temporary role. Then we created the user and we added two policies. One is IAM policy and the other one is STS policy. In the STS policy we added the role ARN in resources. Now we'll go to users profile. So in this we'll refresh the page. Still there is no permission, so we are given temporary permission. For temporary permission we always have to switch the user. So here you can see switch role down, and here you have to give the role name and account ID. So role name and account ID will go and see, this is account ID. We'll go back to the user account and in this we'll add account ID, and then we have to go and check the role name. So the role name is, this is the role we have created. In this is the role name, S3 read policy. Copy it and bring it to the role. So we just added the account ID and the role name, and now we are going to switch role. So as you can see, now we are going to switch role. So now you can see in the bucket S3 we have access. So you can see the bucket, right? So this is how you switch roles in user for temporary. So you can see now we'll go to the role and I will show you where the role, in the role how many hours we can give access. So here you can see down here maximum session duration. So after creating a policy, you can creating a role, we can see that we can give edit. Here we can give how many hours we want to give it to the user. You can custom hours durations also. Maximum is 12 hours. So if you want to give 2 hours, we can give 2 or 8, 12. So I'll pick 2, anything you can pick. That is the duration that the user will be able to access the account for whatever resources we are giving. So we gave S3 read only access. Hope you understood. Thank you for watching.